Alright, nearly 12 midday here on Wednesday. We're into, oh look at that dust coming out. That means it's in solid rock down there. We're getting all the holes down to the hard rock down the bottom. So we can get that. You see guys that are on jobs, if they're doing a job for you and they're not getting the same consistency of pressure of solid rock, if they're in rock in one corner, they've got to be rock in the other, even if they have to go up to 2 meters deep to do it. We have done that on one hole over here. But yeah, you've got to get it down. You've got to try and keep the consistency up. Keep that pressure up, because otherwise the house is going to sink. You want the holes to all be able to hold about the same pressure. To do that, of course, you need to make sure they're all reasonably consistent. In hard, if they're in the rock, in hard rock. If they're in soft stuff, in soft stuff. Not that one's harder than the other, because the one that's hard is the one that's going to stay up. And I can show you many instances of houses sinking around the hard post. The hard post stays high, and all the others sink around it. What we're doing is on the last 2 holes now. Well, this one, we've got one more hole over there for a timber post, and the boys are slowly cleaning them all out. We've gone through with my rock auger, that's it over there. Okay, it's got specially designed to go into rock. You can't get even better than that one, but that one cost me nearly $2,500. That comes from Digger. They did it right, but I've got to get a new centre on it. The centre on it doesn't work. Yeah, all the holes now dug except for the last 2. We're digging them. And there is, well, I think there's 2 holes underneath stives which we do at a later stage. Have to dig them by hand, unfortunately. But that's what we do. We're professional hole diggers. Yes, we do stumps, but hole digging's the name of the game. You can see the rock coming up in that. What we're doing is making sure we're into the solid rock. We're not stopping at the top of it, we're getting into it. So we've got not only tied down by being 600 to 900 in the rock, we're also getting good lateral bracing. That means you can't push it side to side because they're all solid in the rock. Not like some of the reports I've heard from some of the other stumpers around town who, once they get to rock like this, only go 200 deep. And yeah, the thickening beam on the stump's more than 200 deep. So effectively, once they leave, then the concreters come in to do the thickening beams, and all the stumps are out of the ground. How do you hold a house up like that? It's dangerous, downright dangerous. But they don't care; they're out of there. And of course, that's why they are cheaper. You only get what you pay for. You want it done properly, which this is the most important part of the house, because this is what holds the house up. After us, all the rest is cosmetic. All the work's done in the footings. We do the footings. We're into the hard yards at the underground. If you don't do that right, it doesn't matter what you stick on top of it. It can never be right. But people seem to be satisfied with getting 2nd and 3rd rate jobs, and at the end of the day, they're not cheaper. Not by the time the stumps are anything up to 4 or 5 inches out of level, or out of plumb, or not in a line, so you have to put more timber and spend more time fixing it up. It's cheaper to spend a little bit more here on the bottom on the footings, get it right, then everything else is easy for the builders, and it saves time, saves money. So when you're doing your house, do spend the time on the footings, because the house can only be as good as what you've done on the footings. The rest might look good, but it'll fall apart sooner or later. Anyway, that's where we're at. Drilling the last hole, about ready to send this man off, which is good. Half a day and around 60 holes dug in stone. How's that? That's only because we've got the big machine with a 4-tonner or 3-tonner like we normally use. Now we're lucky enough to get the big machine in here, so of course it's done quicker. Costs a little more per hour, but it's done quicker. So we wanted to be able to dig through this rock, so I made sure I got a big enough machine to do it. And that's great. Anyway guys, leave you with it. There's our 5-tonner digging the holes, and we swapped between his auger and my auger, and we got them all down. All down between 600 and 900 deep. Some of them up to 2 metres in the corner there where we were just in the muck, as we tried to get down to the rock underneath it, which we did. So we'll catch you again soon. Bye.